Quarterfinals number 3 will be fought between Vedanta International Academy and NK Public School. And both these schools have a liking for dominating their opponents. But first, let's talk about Vedanta International's incredible form.
Vedanta International School have clearly been one of the sides to watch out for this season in Jaipur as they completely dominated their opposition in the city qualifiers. In their first game, they defeated Paramount Public School by a whopping 41 points and then defeated Central Academy with utmost ease. The team's star raider Vansh scored 13 points for his side in the city qualifiers. With performers like Vansh on their side, Vedanta School would be aiming for glory.
Ready to give a choti height buddy fight to Vedanta are the boys from NK Public School, the other dominators from Jaipur.
Jaipur's NK Public School have had a great run this season at Kabaddi Juniors. In the city qualifiers, the team made a winning start against Putnar World School and then defeated last season's finalists St. Edmunds in a one-sided contest. The team's rating is led by Raj Singh, who has scored 27 rate points, while the team's defense has been shored up by Shubham Gujjar with a total of 9 tackle points.
Quarterfinal number 3, and we are here for Kabaddi Juniors here in Jaipur.
Let's start quarterfinal number 3 with Vedanta, and that's attempted ankle hold. I think he's going to get 2 for sure, and 2 points awarded.
Vansh has got his skill set sorted. He went for the toe touch to begin with, and then he's induced an error. On the way back, picks up another point. Watch out for Vansh. NK Public School beginning to raid. He's been covered all right. Oh, he's been lifted. And how? The coach, he's pumped up all right.
And he's the biggest threat. That was Raj Singh, the Super 10 raider. And now Vedanta would fancy their chances to hold on. They've reduced NK Public School suddenly to 4. Is that going to be 3?
Yeah, Vansh Babarwal, I tell you, is very, very good. His toe touch is excellent. He tried that even in the first of those raids. This time he's pulled it off. Of the 2 quarterfinals that we've witnessed, this is number 3 that we are talking about. Vansh has got to be definitely one of the better raiders. That's a good one. That's a very, very good effort from NK Public School. Super raid here.
What a super raid from Tanish Singh. There was tremendous pressure on him and his side. They were trailing by 4 points, and just in the nick of time gets his hand across the midline. And every raid is a do-or-die raid, and that is Rajendra Singhar, who is run away with a point for Vedanta.
Vedanta Public School, 2 points.
He's got 2 points for that great raid.
Yeah, he was appealing for 2 straight away. And the official hesitated for a bit before signalling 2 points. There you go. One was a toe touch, the other. There you go. He was appealing for 2 straight away. Tanish Singh at the moment. NK Public School trailing by 2 points here. Vedanta 9, NK Public School 7. Has he got 2?
Bonus point. NK Public School.
Bonus +1 for NK Public School. And 10 seconds remain in this first half. And the scores are tied at 9 apiece. NK Public School, they managed to get hold of the radar. Has he? His fingers have managed to go across the midline.
3 points. Vedanta International School.
That was close. I thought for a moment he had picked up an all-out even, because that is the number of people that seemingly were on the radar. It's wonderfully done. What resilience from the raider. What awareness. Excellent effort. Just making sure that he's picked up 3 points there.
That scoreline might not tell you the entire story, because Vedanta International School, they've got a 3-point lead, and NK Public School are on 9. They got a super raid, 3 points, and now NK Public School have been reduced to 1 player on the mat.
Yeah, Vedanta would be hoping for an all-out here. But it's also smart Kabaddi. They're not committing themselves to defense. Oh yes, he's been pulled back.
All out.
So that's an all-out, plus a couple of more points for Vedanta International School, which means they have picked up 15 in total, as opposed to just 9 from NK Public School.
6-point lead now for Vedanta. They have managed to pin NK Public School. Can they hold on to this performance for another 4 minutes? They could make a spot in the semi-finals for themselves. Vansh Babarwal, and that is going to be another super 8. Too many mistakes coming in from NK Public School.
Bonus plus 2 point, Vedanta International School.
2 touch points and super 8, number 2, I believe.
Probably that's his super 10 as well. Probably
Bonus
that's his
plus
super
3
10
point.
because he was up there with on 7 points.
NK Public School on 13, and we are down to the last 60 seconds. NK Public School, they're down to 2 players. He has to take a look at that foot. It doesn't go into the lobby, doesn't matter. It doesn't, because Vedanta International School have once again thwarted the defender.
Number 8 out.
24-13, this is a strong performance from Vedanta. Good to see their defensive mechanism as well. On the verge of an all-out here is NK Public School. Smart work from Vansh, who's taking time, and then now he's going to go an amicable solution at the end of it all, which means it's 3 more points for Vedanta International.
Seems like the end of this encounter for sure.
Vedanta
Vedanta International School get another 3 for the all-out as well. And NK Public School have been outclassed by a very good side. Last 30 seconds, 27-13 in favor of Vedanta International School is the score. Danish Singh, individual milestone beckons. Can he get to the Super 10? He's got 7 seconds. Has to get a touch or a bonus, and that should do it.
That was a very, very strong performance from Vansh. I think that's his first defensive point, but he's picked up 14 raid points, all right, but that tells you how strong the youngster is. Excellent effort. Pure, brutal strength displayed by Vansh. This has got to be the final raid. And it is a very, very strong shift that has been put in by Vansh. Picks up a point, raises his arms,
Vedanta International School.
and when the whistle goes,
Match over.
yeah, that's a good quarter-final and a good performance from Vedanta International School. Raced off from a certain point in time. At the stroke of full time, it is 30-13 in favor of Vedanta.
It's time for semi-final